Welcome students to SU Union High School and Junior College. Standard 6th English Lesson 7 Param Chakra are great heroes. Param Chakra is India's highest military decoration awarded for the most conspicuous bravery. It is a rare honor. This medal is designed by Savitribai Khanolkar. It has been awarded 21 times so far. For these, 14 awards were given after the death of the hero. We live in a country with a sense of security because our brave soldiers, even at the cost of their lives, are guarding us with the presence on the land, at sea, or in air, means Army, Navy, and Air Force. The Paramveer Chakra medal was designed by Savitribai Khanolkar. She was a European lady. Most of the people will be surprised to know that the designer of this highest military medal is a woman. Her name is Mrs. Savitribai Khanolkar. From the name, if you think she is Marathi, you are wrong. She is neither Marathi nor even Indian by birth. She is a Russian, Hungarian born in Switzerland. She got married to Major Vikram Khanolkar and converted to Hinduism. From her younger days, she was attracted towards Eastern philosophy. After coming to India, she completely adopted Indian culture. At Patna University, she learnt Hindi, Sanskrit, and Marathi. She obtained a deep and intimate knowledge about the Indian mythology, customs, traditions, and culture. She was Pandit in Sanskrit, studied and knew Gita, Vedas, Upanishads. She had a multidimensional personality. She was a talented artist and a painter and had learned Indian classical music and dance. With her knowledge about the army matters, she was considered most suitable to design the medal. While designing, she related the Ashoka lions, state symbols of India, as the nation surrounded by the weapon Vajra, considered to be the Amogha one, unfailing weapon of the king of gods. The Ashoka lions in the center face four directions, have Buddhist significance. They symbolize the universal application of Dharma. This gives a very deep meaning to the Paramveer Chakra award. Introduction. We live in a country with a sense of security because our brave soldiers, even at the cost of their lives, are guarding us with their presence on land, at sea, or in the air. Their extraordinary acts of bravery are recognized by bestowing military decorations on them. The highest military decoration is the Paramveer Chakra. This lesson tells us more about the Paramveer Chakra. Summary. The author begins by narrating the sacrifice of sage Dadhichi, who laid his life and gave his own bones for the larger good. He did this to help the people from a demon who had stolen all the water in the world. Indra's Vajra, Indra's weapon of thunderbolt, was fashioned by from the sage Dal Hichi's bone, and the demon was defeated. According to him, just as Indra's Vajra derived power from the sage Dadhichi's bones, The Indian military derives its strength and power from the sacrifice of the bravest of the brave, the Param Veer Chakra holders. The lesson goes on to describe the Param Veer Chakra medal. It also provides us a list of 21 bravest of the brave, that is Param Veer. The lesson also provides information about the bravery and the sacrifice made by selfless patriot Nirmaljit Singh Sikhon. A Paramveer Nirmaljit Singh Sikhon sacrificed his life to save an airfield and the town of Srinagar from the enemy. Let us derive inspiration from our brave, selfless soldiers and be willing to make the final sacrifice for our country, our motherland, India. So let us read the lesson Paramveer Chakra, our heroes. You may have heard about the legendary heroes of the past and their extraordinary acts of bravery. But even today, many brave soldiers of our country sacrifice their own lives for our safety. Their brave deeds are honored by the bestowing military decorations on them. Paramveer Chakra is India's highest military decoration. It is awarded for the most conspicuous bravery or some daring or preeminent act of valor or self sacrifice in the presence of the enemy, whether on land, at sea, or in the air. The Paramveer Chakra is a very rare honor. So far, it has been awarded only 21 times. 14 of these awards were given posthumously. The medal itself is very simple in appearance. It is made of bronze and is fitted with civil mounting and has a plain purple ribbon. On the obverse, it has the Indian national emblem at the center, surrounded by four replicas of Indra's Vajra. On the reverse, the words Paramveer Chakra are engraved in Hindi and English with two lotus flowers in between. The Paramveer Chakra medal was designed by Savitribai Khanokar. She was a European lady who married Vikram Khanokar, an Indian army officer. Savitribai loved India and took Indian citizenship. She spoke Marathi, Sanskrit, Hindi fluently and had studied Indian arts and traditions in depth. Indra's Vajra or thunderbolt is supposed to be a matchless weapon, but what makes the weapon invincible is the supreme sacrifice of the sage Dadhichi. According to the legend, thousands of years ago, a demon had stolen all the water in the world. Innocent people were suffering and dying without water. This demon could not be defeated by any ordinary weapon made of ordinary material like wood, metal, etc. Something extraordinary was required. It was learned that Sage Dalhichi had bones of such extraordinary power. But how could one ask for the bones of a living man? Sage Dalhichi was a noble person. He himself laid down his life and gave his own bones to help the people. Indra Vajra, Indra's weapon was of thunderbolts, was fashioned from these bones, and the demon was defeated. Just as the Indra Vajra derived power from the sage Dadhichi's bones, the Indian military derives its strength and power from the sacrifice of the bravest of the brave, the Param Chakra holders. Flying Officer Nirmaljit Singh, Sikhon 10877 FP PVC Squadron number 18, the Flying Bullets, on the 14th of December 1971, Srinagar airfield was attacked by a wave of 6 enemy Sabri aircraft. Flying Officer Nirmal Jeet Singh Sikhon was on the readiness duty at that time. He could not take off immediately because of the clouds of the dust raised by another aircraft. By the time the runway was clear, the enemy craft were overhead. They were flying low, firing and attacking the airfield with bombs. Even then, Flying Officer Sikhon took off in his Gnat fighter the moment he could. He began to combat the powerful Sabre jet aircraft of the enemy. He damaged 2 of them. His flight with the attacking craft now continued. A treetop height at the last, the enemy craft fled from the scene of the battle. The airfield and the town of Srinagar were saved, but alas, Flying Officer Sikhon's aircraft too crashed and he was killed. Flying Officer Nirmal Jit Singh Sikhon, 1971, Jammu and Kashmir, posthumous. Flying Officer Nirmal Jit Singh Sikhon is the only Air Force officer to earn Param Chakra during last 68 years of independence. He was born on 17th June 1945 in Punjab. His father was also in Air Force. He spent his formative years like any other Sikh child in a Punjabi village. His father being in the Air Force and his other relatives in the village in defense service, he grew up listening to their stories of war, courage in battlefield, duty to the nation, self-sacrifice, and inculcated all these virtues in him. He was commissioned into Air Force on 4th June 1967 as a flying officer. In October 1968, he was posted to number 18 Squadron, which was equipped with N-80 aircraft. Pakistan those days had acquired from USA the most sophisticated aircraft in the world, F-16. These were far superior aircrafts in speed, weapons and avionics. However, the N-80 aircraft made in India, being very small, agile and man-vulnerable, could not turn the superior F-16 aircraft and proved to be better in the air battles. Credit actually goes to the Indian pilots who used their aircraft with superior skill, determination and tactics and literally destroyed Pakistani aircraft in the air. They again proved that it is not the machine but the man behind the machine is important. In 1971 war, Flying Officer Nirmaljit Singh was posted to Srinagar airfield. 18th Squadron was responsible for the protection of the air base at Srinagar. It is not necessary to mention that Srinagar airfield was one of the most important airfield for the defense of Valley and Jammu Kashmir state. The whole of the Valley as well as Ladakh depended on Srinagar airport for the supplies coming in. Also, the fighter bomb squadron deployed at the airport was responsible to provide the close air support to the Indian Army units fighting in the valley. The Nirmal was now fighting a lone battle against the five Sabir jets. He fought very bravely, skillfully, using all his expertise, but it was an impossible situation. Five most advanced fighter planes fighting a lone 30 years old small plane. Ultimately, it was hit and died with his aircraft. 21 bravest of the brave Param Veer, Major Somnath Sharma, Lance Naik Karam Singh, 2nd Lieutenant Rama Raghoba Rane, Naik Jagdunath Singh, Company Havaldar Major Peru, Captain Gurbachan Singh Saleria, Major Dhyan Singh Thapa, Subedar Joginder Singh, Major Saitan Singh, Company Quarters Master Havaldar Abdul Hamid, Lieutenant Colonel Adrishir Burorji Tarapur, Lance Naik Albert Ikka, 2nd Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal, Major Hoshiar Singh, Naib Subedar Bana Singh, Major Ramaswamy Parmeshwaran, Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey, Garendra Yogendra Singh Yadav, Rifleman Sanjay Kumar, Captain Vikram Batra, Flying Officer Nirmaljit Singh Sikhon. Do read more on internet at www.paramveerchakra.com about the gallant PVC awardees who laid down their lives in the service of the country. You will see that they belong to various communities and religions. Do find and read the inspiring accounts of how they faced the enemy without any regard for their fatal wounds and physical pain. Thank you.